Absolutely hate leg day with a grand passion. I know it's the biggest muscle group. I know.
People aren't black and white, y'all. There are layers. No one's a villain. No one's a hero. We're all someone different to other people's story. Honestly, today is the first day that I've really kind of felt, I don't know, a little bit bummed about that.
Another little update. It is another, what'd I say? I don't know. This part's going to be tough. This is where I really got to dig in and be like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? It's not easy with this panza I got here. My back injury, it kind of sends a feeling down my legs.
Morning. Day 36, 75 hard. Let's do it.
I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo.
Excuse all my boxes and stuff over here. I don't know if they're in the shot or not, but got quite a few things in that I just need to take some time to install and get ready. But this morning, I think I figured out kind of a pattern that I'm going to aim for now. And that is, I think I'm going to try to keep kind of my weight related exercises on the same days. And what I mean by that is typically I run every other day. And what I've been doing is on the days that I don't run, except for on the weekend, but on the days that I don't run, I do a 40-pound weighted vest. And what I think I'm going to do is typically I've been running on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I think I'm going to switch it up and I'm actually going to go for the weighted vest Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I'll do my weight training Monday, Wednesday, Friday as well. And then I'll run Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Because typically, if I get into running longer distances and things like that, long run day is Saturday. So that's kind of my plan. That's my goal right now. So today I'm going to do a weighted vest run. We'll see how it goes. See how I like kind of doing both of the weight related exercises on the same day. Also, I always skip leg day. Yes, that's the truth. Absolutely hate leg day with a grand passion. I know it's the biggest muscle group. I know. So this is kind of what I put in place of my leg day. Anyway, let's throw on the vest. Like I say, this is a 40-pound weighted vest if you haven't been following me. I really like it so far. I've actually really enjoyed it. I have two of these. I have a lighter one that my wife can use when she chooses to. Oh gosh. Let's move this bad boy up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. One of the things in these boxes that I have over here that I don't think you can see at this time is actually some wall-mounted things that I can put these on to hold them whenever they're not in use. So I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't mounted them on the wall yet though, because I have if you saw a couple days ago, I bought a functional trainer that has a Smith bar included in it. And I think it's actually going to be delivered this week. So until I get it in and I get it installed, I don't really want to mount anything new because I need to kind of see just how much space I have after that goes up. So hopefully this week I'll be able to spend a little bit of time getting some of this stuff done that is starting to pile up a bit. All right. So I've got my Shocks open ear headphones on underneath here. Got my transmitter for my DJI mic too. The audio probably just changed since I turned it on. Got my touch capacitive gloves, which again, these have been working out really well for me. I have another pair that if it's raining or something like that, they're more waterproof than these, but these have been really great. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's go. All right, I'm not sure if you can see that or not. It's one thing, it doesn't focus that great on close-up, but it's 36 degrees out here. So just a little bit, it's just a little bit above freezing out here right now. I'm telling you, man, this weather, it doesn't know what it wants to do, but it's chilly. Now, I was smart enough today, I remembered to put some leggings on underneath these pants I got on. So that wind won't be whipping through all my nether bits and whatnot. So I'm a bit somber this morning, I guess. At the time of this recording, and I know y'all will be seeing it, you know, quite a bit later than when I'm doing this, but it's Monday, February the 19th, and today is my Uncle Randy's birthday. And I lost my uncle just a few months ago. This is the first year that his birthday's coming. He's not with us anymore. And you know, my uncle's death actually hit me in a really profound way, because my uncle lived a complicated life. He made mistakes in his life, and because of those mistakes, some of his relationships were challenged. He was a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But whenever he passed, I felt such regret and sorrow that I never told him how I really felt about him, what he meant to me. Because much like myself, I think my uncle lived with a lot of regret, carrying a lot of regret, broken relationships and things like that. And thank God that's not something that I walk in daily anymore, but it's something I've struggled with in my life. And despite all of that, any failures he thinks he may have had, any regrets he may have lived with, he was a really good uncle to me. And I had nothing but fond and positive memories of him. And I think that speaks to the nature of human complexity, you know? People aren't black and white, y'all, there are layers. No one's a villain, no one's a hero. We're all someone different to other people's story. And so for me, after my uncle died, I took that regret and that sorrow that I felt, and I tried to do something positive with it, and that's when I was still on social media. So what I did was I took every day for a month and I honored different people in my life by just pouring out and speaking exactly what they meant to me and how I felt about them. And yeah, it was difficult to be that vulnerable, you know, and tell people that I worked with, right, in law enforcement and stuff, that like, hey, this is how you impacted me. This is what you did for me. But for me, it was extremely cathartic, and it made it feel like, yeah, I may have missed the boat with my uncle. There's things I could never say to him until I see him again. But I can take action on it right now.
and I can show that I learned something from it. And one of my former police chiefs, I shared kind of how he impacted my life, and he said that it was the most profound compliment he'd ever received. And I know it touched him. I know it impacted him deeply. And so I would just say to you today, as I reflect on my uncle's life and long for the day I get to see him again, if you've got things that are unsaid, man, just drop your pride. Drop your pride and tell somebody. Tell them how you feel about them. Tell them how they've impacted you. Don't wait until it's too late. So to my uncle, I wish him the happiest heavenly birthday today. Miss you very much. Say hello to the family for me. I'll see you again. So if you haven't been following the series, one of the components of 75 Hard is no cheat meals or alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. So instead what I did was I deleted all my social media and I have no social media. And honestly, today is the first day that I've really kind of felt, I don't know, a little bit bummed about that. Primarily because I know that my mom, my aunts, and my uncles, and my cousins are all going to be posting tributes to my uncle, and I would just like to share those with them. And then also, I would love to publicly honor my uncle and just, let everybody know that I remember. He's on my mind today. But I don't have that outlet to share that. So I'll probably just text, some of my family members today, let them know that I'm thinking about them, maybe share a funny memory or something. But yeah, it's really the first time that I've kind of felt that absence and a desire to even have social media. It does have some uses. I just think the downsides outweigh the benefits most of the time. Huh? A Unabomber? Yeah. I don't know if I had it framed up correctly, but Dawn's got her weighted vest on. She's out walking around. It does feel a little weird when you're just walking through the neighborhood. That's the good thing about losing the weight is, at least right now where it's cold, I wear this jacket over it and I'm sure I look a little weird, but I look less weird than I did whenever I had so much weight and I first started carrying this thing. You could definitely tell I had something under this jacket. All right, guys, there it is. 2.62 miles, 51 minutes, 50 seconds, went a little long again. Haven't quite figured out my path for this. Heart rate should have been in zone 1 the whole time, yeah. Zone 1 there. All right, let's go get changed, get ready for work. All right, got my first half gallon of water here. I did get a fresh thing of electrolytes in, so let's throw these in here. Decided to stick with this brand over the Element at this time. I really liked the flavor of the Element, but this is just quite a bit cheaper, honestly, because I decided I would need 2 servings of the Element, and it was going to be like $40 for the same amount of this stuff, which was like $26. Still not cheap by any stretch of imagination, but yeah, that's what I decided.
And I did already throw in my 1 scoop of creatine. Thank God I'm past the loading phase for creatine at this point, because man, putting down 20 grams was rough. Now I only have to do 5 grams of creatine a day. So that should be a lot better. All right, everyone, quick update. It is about 12:30 and I'm almost through my first half gallon of water here. Still got a little ways to go. And I've got about 40 more minutes before I can break my fast. And when I break that fast, I'm going to have a protein shake. And my wife did make some more eggs, so I may have a couple eggs at that time as well to help me hit my protein numbers. So other than that, it's been a quiet day at work, so that's nice. It's a holiday for a lot of my coworkers. And so I'm just kind of heads down getting some stuff done. Got a few more hours here to work, and then we'll get some food in us and we'll get another workout going. All right, folks, another little my glasses transition. I just walked out to the mailbox. Another little update. It is another what I say? I don't know. Another little update. It's 1:45 now. I have finished off my first half gallon. I refilled the second gallon. Got my Mio fruit punch flavoring in there. Makes a world of difference. And I'm gonna go ahead and break my fast. Let me show you that, so that I can have my first protein shake. Been 18 hours and 40 minutes now, so go ahead and break that fast and then have my first scoop of protein in about an hour. I might eat a couple eggs. We'll see. Okay, guys, it's about 3:10 now, and I've decided to try to get some time in editing. I am really... I'm not at all where I need to be as far as getting this series edited so that I can actually start putting it out. It would be awesome if I could start releasing this series right at day 37, around the halfway point. And that's just a couple days away. So I've got a lot of work to do if I'm going to be able to do that. So I need to jump in here and see how long it takes me to edit each daily video. Kind of get an average. Ideally, I'd like to have a week of videos edited and ready to go before I start posting. And then, that way I have a week to get the next week edited and ready to go. So we'll see. It's tough. This is the hardest part for me of this whole thing, is trying to work in the time to edit, honestly. So I'm going to spend some time editing, and then we'll see about getting that second workout in. Okay, guys, it is now 5:47. I have managed to edit together a few of the videos. I still don't have enough edited for a whole week. This part's going to be tough. This is where I really got to dig in and be like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Got to get it done. All right, so I've got a video exporting now. It's going to take 23 minutes for it to get done. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go and get that second workout in. All right, so I'm going to try something for this one. I hope it works well. But I have all these cameras around here because I've always wanted to record multiple angles of me working out and getting in shape and stuff. And now it's okay, I'm doing it. Let's set it up and let's do it. So check it out. I've got this set up now to where I can actually capture right now 4 different angles. I actually have more cameras than that in here, but I'm also going to set this camera up because I'm not sure that I trust the audio, but yeah, I think it's going to be neat. And what's going to be great about it for me is I won't have to stop to move the camera around. I can just go through the workout like I normally would. So we'll see.
need heavier weight. I'm gonna go up. Woo! Oh man. You know, I just keep reminding myself that I can lose fat, you know, all day long, but that's not going to help me get to the goals that I want to achieve. I mean, it's going to help, but it's not the only thing that's going to help get me there. I have to do this. I have to build muscle. I have to stretch myself. I still don't enjoy it at all, but maybe one day I'll learn to love it. I barely got 10 out of that. Failure. Now I'm gonna switch over and I'm gonna do some core training. I'm gonna start trying to incorporate some curl ups. Oh, this will probably be ugly. See if they got core training. There we go. Okay. That was 32 without stopping. That was better than I thought I'd do, at least beginning. All right, let's rest for a second. Let's rest for a minute. Let's try to get another 15 out.
It's not easy with this panza I got here. Y'all. All right, I'm gonna try to plank for a minute. Here we go. My lower back. I felt it in my lower back so much. Only made it 46 seconds that time. I think, doing the curl ups and then trying to do it was a mistake. Next time I'll try to do the planks first and then do the curl ups. Phew. Let's rest for just a second and we'll go again. Okay, let's see how much I've got left in the tank. I don't think it's much. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, my lower back is actually hurting me. It's kind of like my back injury. It kind of sends a feeling down my legs as like my back is arching. It's putting my spine at a weird angle. I could go longer, like muscle fatigue wise, but I can't handle that feeling in my legs from my back. All right, I just got to keep working and strengthening my back. Oh my gosh. Guys, like my arms and my chest are just totally exploded right now. Whew. All right, I still got to get about another 8 minutes or so. I'm gonna jump on a treadmill. You know, earlier today I was editing videos from the beginning and just seeing myself walking on the treadmill. Man, I still got a long ways to go, but golly, what a difference. If you don't believe me, go back and watch that day one and just watch me on the treadmill and compare it to what I look like right now. It's crazy. All right, guys, there it is. A little bit of a smorgasbord tonight. Got 31 minutes of strength training. I was in zone 1 most of the time. Did get up into zone 2. Got 7 minutes of core training. And then another 8 minutes on the treadmill for a total of 46 minutes. So far, had 1,086 move calories, 109 exercise minutes. And that step count's not correct. It hasn't updated yet or something. That's not right. All right. I'm going to go rinse my face off real quick and get something to eat. I'm really hungry. Okay, here's dinner. It is a 1.5 cups of white rice, 8 ounces of venison sausage and a salad with some cut up egg and some avocado ranch dressing, a little bit of mustard on top. Okay, I've got some of my protein ice cream now to get some extra calories and protein in. Texture looks a little weird, but it tastes just like ice cream. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat this. Yeah, I'm relaxing with Brotato on the Steam Deck and WWE Raw in the background. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit. All right, folks, it's about 10 o'clock. I always stay up too late on Monday nights watching wrestling. Let's go ahead and break down, see what we did today. All right, so first up, here's my final calorie count, 1,142 calories. I didn't do much this evening after I ate dinner. 109 exercise minutes, 10,824 steps. There's all my workouts that I did today. Go out to my Fitness Pal, show you how I came in on my food. 1,539 calories total. So I showed you everything that we ate and got it all logged here. That sausage is real high in fat and calories, so it gave me some extra calories. I started fasting a little later than I prefer to. I started fasting at around 7:40 so I can have my first shake tomorrow around 1:40 in the afternoon. And the only thing left to do now is to go through the rundown. So on day 36, did my first workout, my second workout. I already took my picture. I read my 10 pages. I drank my gallon of water. There's my second half gallon. I followed my diet. And no cheat meals, and for me, no social media because I don't drink alcohol. And with that, day 36 is complete. So it's crazy. It's really hard to believe that tomorrow is the halfway point. Man, 75 hard. Thank you so much for being here. If you've watched this far, I really appreciate you. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit that like button. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 37 of 75 Hard.